Habits that harm our health. Believe it or not, your health is the most expensive part of your life right now. But there are certain things we do knowingly or subconsciously that really ruin our health and cause us unnecessary expenses. I am going to go through 12 of these harmful health habits. Break these habits and you'll be surprised at how much better you feel about yourself and how much money you can actually save. Number 1. Nail biting. Many of us bite our nails when we feel anxious or agitated. Can you relate? Some of us even use our teeth to cut our nails instead of a nail clipper. This may be acceptable when you're young, but as you get older, your teeth will get shorter, and you're more likely to lose them. It takes about $150 to $200 US to fill a tooth, and it costs US $3,000 to do an implant. Now think of what you could do with all of that money. Number 2, grinding our teeth. Teeth grinding or bruxism is in the same boat as nail biting. It causes serious, extensive wearing of your teeth over time. But yes, it is still possible to have all your teeth past age 40. 3. Sleeping immediately after eating. I'm pretty sure most of us can relate to this one. You might not be feeling it now, but each time you lay down immediately after eating, acids flood your esophagus and increase the chances of you developing gastroesophageal reflux disease, or as you may know it, acid reflux. This increases the likelihood of developing abnormal cells in the esophagus, or even cancer of the esophagus. Tip: try to stay up at least 2 hours after eating to reduce these risks. 4. Tight hairstyles. Most women of color in Jamaica tend to wear very exotic hairstyles. Some of these, when done too tightly, will cause traction folliculitis. What's that? This is when the little inflamed water bumps pop up at the root of the hair follicles. If this happens over time, you are bound to lose those strands of hair that are constantly under tension. This is known as traction alopecia. It costs about $8,000 US to transplant 3,000 hair follicles. Can you imagine? You could go buy so many stocks with that. Number 5. Bleaching your skin. Did you know that bleaching can cause diabetes? Oh yeah. Until about a year ago, I was clueless myself. You see, some colored people bleach out of subconscious hate for themselves. Others do it as a fashion statement. But the chemicals used are usually less than ideal and are absorbed by the skin, the largest organ of the human body, and this results in significant health problems. If you use steroids to bleach, diabetes alone can cause blindness and kidney failure, not even to mention the damage skin cancer can do, the possibility of which skin bleaching also increases. Bleaching also causes permanent changes in the skin color, as the cells that produce pigment are destroyed. It also tends to cause the skin to age much faster than it normally should. Now I'm sure you've seen how much older it can actually make you look. The 6th point we'd like to share is called nerd neck. If you guys have watched Althine X, then you might know what nerd neck is. Essentially, it is an abnormal posture that we tend to give ourselves when we protrude our heads forward for extended periods. For every inch that the head is held forward in bad posture, an extra 12 pounds of weight is felt on the spine. Using our phones for long periods of time can cause this to happen to some of us. Simply keeping the phone at eye level can fix this. But for those of us who are set in this bad habit, you might need to see a physiotherapist for help. Thanks for watching. Please stay tuned for part 2 on habits that harm our health. See you then.